Well, a woman is injured after 4 dogs attacked her in Monroe County. The incident is creating a buzz on social media and prompting law enforcement and county supervisors to look at an ordinance that is already in place. Our Grace Brister is in the studio with more. Grace?
Yes, Marcus. Sheriff Kevin Crook says there was an uptick in dog attacks in December. For this particular incident, Keely Shields and I spoke with the witnesses, dog owners, law enforcement, and county supervisors about what happened and plans moving forward.
Bang. Bang. They might need some help.
This is the moment Amy Ray and Byron McNair knew something was wrong. The two saw a dog attack on Grub Springs Road in Hamilton the Saturday before Christmas.
There are 4 dogs attacking a woman in the ditch and another guy trying to beat him off with a piece of firewood. I fired off a round to see if I could make them stop biting her.
They wouldn't stop. Every time he would hit them, they would back up just a little bit and they were going back at her. And they would not stop. They were all over the top of her and they were all coming from different directions on her, so she couldn't move, she couldn't do anything. And as soon as that one backed up far enough when we took care of it.
The dog owner's fiance, Tatum Little, spoke with WCBI over the phone and says the animals have never shown this type of aggression and they would have never thought something like this would happen.
They loved to sit in my lap. They got petted on. I mean, they were just friendly dogs. They were around PJ's, my fiance's niece. She was 3 years old. She'd walk up and down the holler in the little area where she lives. And those dogs will follow her and protect her if anything happened, which nothing really happened like that. But they were not vicious dogs. It's just when a stranger does come up to a property, yeah, they bark, but they never attacked anyone until that day of the incident.
Ray and McNair hope change will come from this incident.
The ordinance that we have in place is nowhere near sufficient to protect the public. This young lady was going to lose her life because she was bitten very badly from 4 dogs that were not about to stop. So something has to change.
Monroe County Sheriff Kevin Crook sympathizes with everyone involved. He says the dog ordinance has some gray areas, such as defining when a dog is considered dangerous, and as it stands now, that's when a person or animal is attacked.
You know, anything that we can change for the better after this, we definitely want to do that. You know, at the end of the day, the problem's there because there has not been a solution.
Little says people get dogs for all kinds of reasons and the rules should be different in the county than in the city limits.
I don't think there should be no laws in the county because, you never know what stranger that's pulling up could be a stranger that's, going to hurt you or going to hurt your little ones. And, you don't have time to defend yourself in a certain way, so your dogs help you out. But they do need to be trained a little bit to do the right thing and to pick and choose a situation.
I think if you are a dog owner, it needs to be leashed. It needs to be in a cage or in your house.
All parties tell WCBI they are regretful the situation happened.
We can't explain why it did happen. I mean, it just out of the blue, unexpected, it happened.
My heart breaks for the young lady that was attacked and for the neighbors that had to, intervene.
I'm glad we were home, and I want Shelby to be okay.
We reached out to Monroe County Supervisor Rubel West about the current ordinance in place. He said, quote, "First, the board deeply regrets the events that unfolded recently, and we will review our current ordinance regarding vicious dogs in Monroe County. We understand that some breeds are more noted to be unstable than others. However, people live in the rural parts of the county to avoid unnecessary restrictions typically found in municipalities. We do take all these matters into account when reviewing and/or establishing ordinances." The dog owner and witnesses tell WCBI they have both spoken to the victim since the situation. We reached out but have not heard back from the victim. All 4 dogs are dead. 1 was shot and killed at the scene, and 3 were put down per a court order.